Hello and welcome, dear viewers. Today we're setting out on an exciting expedition to explore the enchanting realms of Vietnam. From the war-torn past to the culinary delights, from vibrant traditions to modern aspirations, Vietnam is a country that refuses to be defined by a single facet. Our will traverse the length and breadth of this fascinating land, taking you from north to south, from the lush green rice terraces of Sapa to the bustling metropolis of Ho Chi Minh City. We will delve into the rich cultural heritage that has been shaped by diverse influences, be it the enduring imprint of Chinese rule or the French colonial veneer that hovers over its architecture and cuisine. We'll also capture the dynamic spirit of the present-day Vietnam, a nation that embraces technological advancements while staying rooted in its ancient values. This video promises to be an immersive experience that will redefine your understanding of Vietnam. But we're just scratching the surface here. Stay tuned, because in our next scene, we'll be delving into the depths of Vietnam's ancient history. A journey back in time awaits us, so don't go anywhere. Did you know that Vietnam is one of the oldest cultures in Southeast Asia, dating back to 2000 BC with the Dong Son culture? This ancient civilization produced intricate bronze drums, marking its place in history as a society with high levels of artistry and craftsmanship. From around 111 BC, Vietnam came under the rule of China. This period of Chinese domination lasted for nearly 1,000 years and profoundly shaped the culture and identity of the Vietnamese people. Despite the imposition of Chinese language, customs, and political structures, the Vietnamese spirit remained undeterred. The fight for independence was a long and arduous journey. There were periods of self-rule, interspersed with conquests by northern powers. The Lai and Tran dynasties were notable periods of Vietnamese autonomy, characterized by a flourishing of culture and national identity. The Vietnamese are resilient people, with a history marked by wars, invasions, and resistance. This resilience continues to define the Vietnamese spirit, shaping the nation we know today. Ever wondered why Vietnam has such a strong French influence? Let's delve into this historical enigma. From the late 19th century to the mid-20th, Vietnam was part of French Indochina, a colonial empire in Southeast Asia. This period of colonization has left indelible marks on Vietnamese culture, most notably in architecture, cuisine, and language. Saigon's Notre Dame Cathedral and Hanoi's Opera House are reminiscent of French architectural grandeur, standing as testaments to this colonial past. But it's not just the skyline that's been influenced. The Vietnamese language now includes a plethora of French-derived words, lending a certain je ne sais quoi to the local dialect. Perhaps the most delicious outcome of this cultural blend is in Vietnamese cuisine. The fusion of French and Vietnamese food traditions gave birth to unique dishes like banh mi, a baguette sandwich filled with Vietnamese ingredients, a perfect symphony of East meets West in every bite. The French left a significant imprint on Vietnamese culture, creating a unique blend that is distinctly Vietnamese. The Vietnam War was a significant event, but do you know its profound impact on the Vietnamese people and the country? This conflict, also known as the Second Indochina War, spanned 2 decades from the mid-1950s to the mid-70s. It was a brutal and divisive period, deeply rooted in the Cold War's ideological battle between the Communist North and the South, supported by the United States. The war's effects were devastating, causing untold human suffering and physical damage to the country's infrastructure. Despite the severe hardships, the war eventually led to the reunification of Vietnam under a communist government. The aftermath saw a nation scarred, yet determined to rebuild. The resilient Vietnamese people faced the daunting task of healing and reconstruction, their efforts gradually transforming a war-torn landscape into a country on the rise. The Vietnam War left a deep scar on the country, but it also led to the unification and resurgence of a resilient nation. Modern Vietnam is a vibrant fusion of old and new, but did you know about its unique quirks and traditions? As we delve into the heart of contemporary Vietnam, we're met with a nation that has not forgotten its roots amidst its rapid progress. In Vietnam, family values and respect for elders are the bedrock of society. The Vietnamese revere their ancestors and often have ancestral altars in their homes, where they make offerings and prayers. This practice is not just a nod to the past, but a living tradition that shapes everyday life. Moving on to the bustling streets of Vietnam, we're greeted by a thriving street food culture. From the sizzling pans of bang xeo, the Vietnamese pancakes, to the simmering pots of pho, the national soup, the culinary landscape here is a feast for the senses. And let's not forget the country's love for coffee. Whether it's served hot or iced, sweetened with condensed milk or black, coffee is a daily ritual for many Vietnamese people. Superstitions also play a part in Vietnamese life. For instance, it's considered bad luck to give someone a handkerchief as a gift, as it's associated with tears and goodbyes. And if you're visiting someone's house for the first time, make sure you enter with your right foot first for good luck. Vietnam's economic development has been nothing short of impressive. From an agrarian society, it has transformed into a manufacturing and tech hub, attracting global investors. The rise in tourism is another testament to its progress. With its stunning landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and warm hospitality, Vietnam has become a favorite destination for travelers worldwide. Despite the rapid pace of modernization, Vietnam's cultural identity remains strong. You'll find ancient temples nestled among skyscrapers, traditional markets thriving alongside modern malls, and folk music still echoing in the bustling city streets. Vietnam today is a country on the move, holding on to its traditions while embracing modernity. A nation with a resilient spirit, Vietnam is a testament to the beauty of evolution, where the past and present coexist harmoniously. There's a lot more to Vietnam than what meets the eye, isn't there? We've journeyed through the fascinating narrative of Vietnam, tracing its roots from ancient history to the bustling modern nation it is today. We've seen the indomitable spirit of the Vietnamese people, their resilience in the face of challenges, and the way they've shaped their destiny. We've delved into the rich tapestry of cultural fusion, from the remnants of French influence to the unique customs that make Vietnam stand out. We've walked through the harrowing times of the Vietnam War, a significant chapter that has left an indelible mark on the nation's identity. Yet we also witnessed the vibrant present-day Vietnam, a country that's not only recovering but thriving and moving towards a promising future. So the next time you think about Vietnam, remember it's not just about the war and foe, but a vibrant country with a rich history and a promising future. Before we wrap up this illuminating journey through Vietnam, we want to make a small request. If you've enjoyed this video, and you're eager to learn more about the fascinating world we live in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels our efforts to bring more intriguing educational content like this right to your screens. And remember, every like and subscribe contributes to our shared journey of exploration and discovery. So come on board and let's continue this adventure together. In the next video, we'll be exploring another captivating corner of our planet. Stay tuned, and until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep growing.